Gastlecast. I'm Chris.
I'm Heather. And today we're gonna look at some really cool stuff that we found while cleaning out our collection.
We've been thinning our collection by selling a bunch of stuff from Mercari because we have way too many.
But you found some really cool things.
There's a closet down here in the basement that was full to the brim. Every time I opened the door, it felt like things were falling out. But digging around there, I found a really cool set of Funko Pops. These 5 Funko Pops are pretty dynamite. Do you know where that comes from?
Yeah, but you're like really showing your age, and it was like not even cool to say back then. Orange bird with the diamonds on his weird skin.
The first one that I found was this Orange Bird Diamond series from Walt Disney World. This was dropped in 2018, and at the same time, the Matterhorn Abominable Snowman was dropped in Disneyland, because Orange Bird is from Florida, and the Abominable Snowman is from the Matterhorn ride, which is only in Disneyland.
Okay, that makes sense.
So these characters had already been created, but they just glitterified them for the Diamond series.
Yeah, they do that with a lot of things.
Diamond series is probably the lowest man on the totem pole as far as we're concerned. It's right there with Chrome, with things that we just do not like that's released by Funko. This one's a little bit different than the other Diamond series in my opinion. We'll out of box him just to show you what I'm talking about. Sometimes when they glitter them, they're like covered in glitter.
He is sort of similar colors, like orange and yellow to me are in the same sort of realm. So I feel like they could put the same glitter on him and it looks great. Now, as far as like some of the other Funko Pops that are glittered, like even my Ursula, I love the Ursula Diamond series, but they have different color glitter and it just isn't very uniform. It's not like a nice paint job. So this is like the perfect one to glitterize. I like his little orange like hairs.
Yes.
I like his little orange tail and his orange wings. Like his little leaf orange.
Like the little leaf pieces. Yeah, I think he's really cool looking. So the second one on our list is this Figment the Dragon from Epcot in Walt Disney World. I have a fond memory from when I was a kid. I went on this ride with my parents, and when we got off, they bought me a cool little stuffed animal Figment. And I've since lost that stuffed animal. I had it for years. So this was the next best thing. The Funko Pop is just fantastic. It is very much like the character in the ride. It's very much like the stuffed animal that I had. So recently they brought out a chef version of this character, which I also have. And I will literally buy every Figment character that they've released.
Don't say that too loud because Funko will flock it and chrome it and glitter it and do whatever they can to it to make sure you buy it.
You know what? If they glowed this thing in the dark, I'd be really down for that.
Oh, they're not going to glow it.
You don't think so?
No, because they'll do everything that doesn't make sense. Yeah, they're going to give fur onto a scaled creature.
I hope that would be painful.
They flocked the orange bird.
They did flock the orange bird. Yeah, I don't know why they flocked the orange bird. I mean, the glitter one isn't so bad, but when you flock it, cool. That is weird when they flocked it. Why do they flock birds? Like, that's so bizarre. And not to mention, he isn't even a bird. Like, he's an orange.
He's a flying orange that eats little worms and lays eggs. That's really creepy.
That is really creepy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So this one is Jolly Roger from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Walt Disney World or Walt Disneyland, whichever you favor. I love this particular Funko Pop. We are big fans of skulls. We collect a lot of skulls and stuff. So this is one that I had to have not only because of my love for the ride, but also because we love skull-related things. This character is cool. Now, if you remember in the ride, if you've been on the ride, if you haven't been on the ride, there's a part where there's a skeleton who's like, you know, controlling a ship. He's like, has his hands on the wheel. He's cool looking. I would love a Disney park moment of this guy hanging onto that wheel.
I would not, because you would buy it and it would take up a lot of room and be bigger than what this already is.
So they did make another version of this. There's a glow-in-the-dark version of this particular character. The glow is way more expensive than this one. This one actually runs about $44 right now, currently. He's the more inexpensive one of the two, but I love this one. This is one that I could not give up. I just really like the way this one looks, and I love that ride. So the last two are Marty McFly.
Marty McFly and Marty McFly.
We got two of them, baby.
Two.
Read them and weep. Back to the Future is like one of my favorite films. Who doesn't like time travel and that cool time traveling DeLorean? Going into the future with hoverboards, what could you not love about that?
I know. I just want to know who watched that movie and did not want to ride a hoverboard.
So these two Marty McFlys, one is from Back to the Future 2, and this one is from Back to the Future 1. This guy is a Canadian convention exclusive. What is that convention called?
I don't know. What, is it a maple convention or something? Because they...
No.
That's what they like there. I was just...
Well, there is a maple leaf on it, but that doesn't mean it's a maple convention. What the...
Maple Comic Con.
And then this Marty McFly is from Fun.com, exclusive. This is the only Fun exclusive that I own. I don't know how many they made from Fun.com, but this is the only one that I have that has a Fun.com sticker. Back to the Future 2 is my favorite Back to the Future film, so this is my very favorite Marty McFly Funko Pop. Then this one came out years later in 2018. This guy's from 2015. They made him in 2015. That can't be. They made him in 2015. I wonder if that was to coincide with the 2015 future.
Probably.
That's awesome. I never okay, that's cool. I never realized that. Check that out, 2015. Okay, then this guy was released at MapleCon 2018. So Marty McFly playing the guitar from the iconic scene at the end of the original Back to the Future film. And then we have Marty McFly on a hoverboard, which is probably, in my opinion, the most iconic because everybody wanted a hoverboard. I mean, everybody. And I love that they put this cool stand on here to make it look like he's hovering. It's like a translucent stand.
Yeah, it would look more like he's hovering if you couldn't see the stand, but you can, but I appreciate the effort.
I appreciate the effort too. Marty McFly here, the only thing I hear is Earth Angel, Earth Angel. You remember that?
Yeah, I remembered it a lot better when he sung it. If you could stop, that would be cool.
As you can tell, the newer one from 2018 definitely has more of a resemblance, I think, like in the hair at least. Mm-hmm. Like this one looks more of like a cartoon version of Marty McFly. Well, Marty McFly on the hoverboard is $90.
Wow.
I know, and that was from a Smile World mystery box.
Yeah, that we spent, what, 15 or 20 on?
That's right. And at the time, he was going for about 70, and he's climbed up there a few bucks. That's pretty good. That was like from a couple years ago, too. Now, the Marty on guitar is $55, which blows my mind. Because it was just a couple years ago. But here's why I think these two pops are going to be climbing and climbing and climbing. Because they're about to drop a bunch of Back to the Future Funko Pops. And everybody and their brother is going to go out and buy all the new Back to the Future Funko Pops and say, gee, I really want the ones that came out before. Guys, what do you think about these Funko Pops that we found in the Lost and Found? Let us know what you think about these Funko Pops and more down in the comment section below.
Have you ever lost track of a Funko Pop that you didn't realize you have and then come across it and been really shocked at what it was? Let us know that too.
We would love to know.
Why do you always sing that?
It's one of my hidden talents. Why else?
It's not a talent.
Oh, it's a talent, all right. Guys, as always, we are together, yes. We will catch you next time.
Bye.